All right, it's great to be here. Thanks, everybody. So did I hear right backstage, did I hear Dennis Crowley say that he was offering crack cocaine to marketers and advertisers? I'm not sure if I can compete with that, but we have a really, really cool demo that I'm really excited to show you guys today. The first thing I want to say, though, Bob Buch, CEO of the company formerly known as Socialwire, one of the things we're announcing today is that we're changing our name to Manifest. Now, why are we changing our name to Manifest? Besides the fact that it's just a really cool word. And I love that word, and I'm really excited that our company is now named Manifest. But Manifest means discover. And that's what we do. That's what we've done for the last 3 years. We help people discover products that they didn't know about, and we help retailers find the gold in their catalogs to introduce to their customers. So Manifest is a much more appropriate name than Socialwire for us, and that was really the main reason. And then we're also going cross-channel. So now we're beyond Facebook, we're on Google, we're working on an ads API integration with Pinterest, we work on Twitter as well. So what I want to do is really jump right into the demo and start showing you guys. So the first thing when it comes to product ads, right? We are a product ad platform. The first thing you need to do is actually get the products from the retailer. And the way that we used to do that 3 years ago is we would crawl the retailers' websites. What we do today is retailers now have product feeds, which makes it much easier, but you still have to map those feeds. So the retailer would go in and even through this self-service tool say, here's my feed, my feed, and the URL, FTP, my feed, right? And tell us what time every day that we should go access that feed and upload it into our system and hit next. And so what our system is going to do then is it's going to go pull in that feed, and then we create a product graph out of all of that data. We structure it, and we make sense out of it so that we know which products are similar to each other. We make them ad ready so that we know, we clean up the titles to make sure that we can automatically generate ads out of every single product in their catalog. So this is where they would do that mapping and say, these are all the required fields that we have, and they would go, and then this pulls directly from their feed, and they can match up the title to the title and see UGG classic short black, right? Hanes men's classic black tee. So that's pretty cool, and that's all I got. No, just kidding. Actually, that's just the blocking and tackling. So here's where it gets really cool. So first of all, when you're doing product ads, you're going to have thousands and thousands of ads that you're going to be putting out there, and so you've really got to standardize on the audiences. So what we have our customers do is bulk their audiences together into what we call test audiences, validation audiences, and then scaling audiences. And so here's an example where they would go in, and we'll give them access to all the audiences that they have set up in Facebook. And so some of these could be their existing CRM file of audiences that maybe are, we say low engagement purchasers. So these are good for testing, people that haven't really purchased many things from them in the past, because you don't want to waste your best customers when you're testing products against them. So they'll pick a few of these. We'll tell them how many total users it is. So you can see that's adding up to about 3 million now. And then they'll save that, move on to the next step. Now this is where it gets really cool. So, and this is like one of the things I'm really excited about. So we have these retailers set up product groups in a totally different way than they're used to doing. So they'll say, I want to set up a campaign for handbags. So this would be more like merchandising. So they'll say handbags. And then what this is going to do is go search their entire category taxonomy, and they can just search for handbags, and there they are. And so now our system is instantly saying, we found 2,295 items that match handbags in your product feed. And so, they can get more specific and get rid of, business card cases and wallets and choose just handbags. Now there's about 1,900 handbags. Okay, so now they could run that campaign, and we often recommend this is how you should start. Run a handbag campaign and let our system test all of them and figure out what's working and what isn't. So let's say they've done that. Now our data is going to tell them, well, you know what was working really well are handbags that were priced less than $400. And it turns out anything that's more than $400 was kind of, the return on ad spend was, would start to drop off a cliff because they were just too expensive for people to buy right off of Facebook. So they can then filter and say, okay, I want to limit this campaign to just handbags that are priced under $400. Now there's about 600. They can launch this campaign and they know it's going to perform way better than what they had. They can also add filters like, I only want to promote stuff that's on sale. So maybe discount rate greater than 20%. So now there's only 153 products that are less than 400 and on sale. And then here's what's really cool. So if you're a retailer that gets co-op dollars from certain brands, then you can also set up campaigns that are just brand specific. So let's get rid of these for a second. And let's say I want to run a campaign for Prada. So you just type Prada in the brand box, and there's actually only one Prada handbag that's less than $400. Let's remove that. And what do you know, there's a lot of expensive Prada handbags, but now our system will take 157 products and it'll test all of those and find the best ones for Prada, and that whole campaign is paid for by Prada. So really cool, a lot of flexibility there. All right, so next is when you create the ad unit itself. So you can what you're doing is you're creating one copy template, and then this is going to work for thousands of different product ads. So you can say, check out this handbag from brand for only price. You can add other parameters like on sale for discount rate off. And then you can preview what that's going to look like on Facebook as an ad. And you can see, check out this handbag from brand for only price, on sale for discount rate off. And you can sort of, cycle through and kind of see what this is going to look like for all the different products in your catalog. So that is how you create these sort of, massive amount of product ads, and then let our system kind of do the testing and optimization, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so then, the last thing is the user is going to set up their goal. So we do not optimize for clicks. We don't optimize for impressions. We are optimizing to drive sales, to grow these businesses. So our customers expect profitability from these campaigns. So they're going to say, I want my return on ad spend to be, let's say, 500%. Within 1 day of clicking on that ad, I want those purchases to happen, and I want to get $5 in revenue for every $1 I spend. Our system is then going to automate that optimization process and only find the product ads that are performing at that level. Okay, so this is what the main dashboard looks like. So you can sort of see these are the products that are being tested, being validated, being scaled, and then you can dig in. And then, so if you've ever seen any sort of marketing technology dashboard before, nothing is so product-centric as what we're doing. So you can see top product groups, so that handbags campaign I just set up, and then this dresses campaign that I set up a while ago. Let's dig into that and see what's happening here. So you can see these are the best performing products from your dresses campaign. Each one is telling you individually you've got a 500% return on ad spend on this individual product. This one's low on stock, and it's one of your best performers, so you better do something about that. A lot of our customers, that's one of the biggest reasons why performance drops for them, is they run out of stock of their best sellers. So this is trying to give them a heads up to make sure that doesn't happen. A lot of them are giving their merchants access to this dashboard so that they can see that. One of the coolest things is this upcoming section. So this is telling you what's going to be promoted next. And this is where a lot of the tech is really lying in the background. As you can see, we chose this because it's seen 4,500 purchases on that retailer's website without us doing anything. So we know this should be promoted next because it's one of the top products in that subcategory of dresses. So then the last thing I want to show you is really sort of the mind-blowing part. Okay, so this is sort of a visualization of that optimization that's happening in the back end. So when I said the client gives us a return on ad spend goal, that's what this diagonal line is right here. That's their goal. Any one of these bubbles here is a product ad that has exceeded that goal. So these are all their top performers. Everything from handbags to beauty supplies to jewelry. And so this handbag here, we spent $3,000 on it. It generated $100,000 in revenue. And then you can see anything below this line are products we tested, but were not profitable. So if I rewind this, this is where it gets great. So if I play this out over the course of a month, you can see our system is testing ads all the time, and it's killing off these failures down here. And then it's taking anything that is profitable and it's showing it to broader and broader audiences to get more and more scale out of it. And really ending with promoting it to new users that are going to be new credit cards to file for that retailer and using your best products to do that. So thank you so much. Really enjoyed being here. And we are Manifest. We're manifestcommerce.com. And thank you.